The night Eghe did not stay. In the village, elders say the earth has ears. It hears footsteps. It remembers names. It records breath. This village sat quietly not far from the noise of the city, close enough to feel modern life breathing, yet far enough for ancestors to still walk freely at night. Here, nothing truly vanished, things only changed form. Odonwili Eghe understood this better than most. At 87, he had lived long enough to see seasons repeat themselves, children grow into elders, and truth return wearing different faces. He was not loud, he was not dramatic, but when Eghe spoke, people listened, because his words usually arrived before events. That December night in 1982, the village was already awake. Drums spoke softly in the distance. A week keep was ongoing for Pa Omosigo, a man who had joined the ancestors earlier that day. Lamps flickered, voices rose and fell. Life and death were sharing the same air as they often do in Africa. Among those seated at the wake was Pa Okaro, Eghe's first son. He was listening, nodding, present but not fully settled in his spirit. Sometimes the body sits in one place while the soul stands elsewhere. That was when his younger brother arrived, breathless. "Papa, come now. Baba Eghe is sick, very sick." No drama, no shouting, just urgency. Pa Okaro stood up immediately. He didn't ask questions, he didn't finish his drink, he followed instinct, the kind that comes from blood knowing blood. When they reached home, the night had changed its mood. Eghe lay on his mat, chest rising and falling unevenly. His cough came deep from somewhere far inside him, long, dragging, as if something old was struggling to be released. Each cough felt unfinished, like a sentence cut short. Pa Okaro knelt beside him. "Baba," he said gently, "hold on, let me dress you. We are going to the city hospital." Eghe opened his eyes slowly. He looked calm, too calm for a dying man. He shook his head. "My son," he said, his voice thin but steady, "do not trouble yourself." Pa Okaro froze. "Baba?" "The people I am going home with, they are already here." The room went quiet. "I am only picking a few of my things. I will not stay away long." Someone began to cry softly. Eghe raised his hand. "Do not cry," he said. "I have come back like this before." The words landed heavy. Not frightening, just final. "I am already here with you. I only stepped out briefly." Another cough tore through him, long, incomplete. His chest shook, his breath struggled. Then silence. By 3 a.m., Odonwere Eghe had crossed over. No struggle, no shouting, just departure. The village mourned him quietly. Elders nodded knowingly. Women wailed. Men stared at the ground. Another name had been added to the unseen register. But the earth was not done recording. At 9 a.m., just a few hours later, while the village was still heavy with loss, a cry arose from Pa Okaro's compound. His wife, Eghe's daughter-in-law, had gone into labor, and quickly a baby boy arrived. But before the child cried, something happened. The newborn's chest tightened, his tiny body shuddered, a long cough escaped him, dragging, incomplete, exactly like the one Eghe had been battling through the night. The room froze. The cough ended. Then the baby cried. The women screamed, not in fear, but in recognition. "Eghe is back," someone said. "He did not stay at all," another replied. Word spread faster than fire in dry grass. This was no coincidence. This was alignment. This was continuity. This was Africa being Africa, where life does not apologize for being mysterious. The elders came. They watched the child closely. They said little. They did not argue. Some truths don't need debate. Eghe had said it himself. "I will not stay away long." The boy grew. He walked. He spoke. He laughed. And though he lived a different life, people said his eyes carried old knowing. His silence felt familiar, his presence settled rooms the way Eghe's once did. Years passed. The man became a man. The man married. Children came, 2 of them. Life kept moving as it always does, but the village never forgot. Because this story was not about magic, it was about memory. It was about a world that keeps records, a ground that does not forget footsteps, a truth that returns even when renamed. In Africa, death is not an exit, it is a doorway, and some people don't even close it behind them. So when elders say, live well, they are not advising reputation, they are talking about continuity. Because the earth is watching, the ancestors are near, and sometimes you don't stay away at all.